be here tonight at the premiere of Firebird.
I'm so excited about so many things. My friend Christopher Rackster came on board the film, and I love Christopher. When he called me up, I couldn't even wait just to see him, you know. And then I ran into my friend Fitz, who is here. So it feels like a bit of a reunion after being in lockdown for a couple years to see your creative community out. And I just met the director, who I did not know before tonight, and I'm so excited for him because I heard that he filmed it in 3 different countries for £3.5 million, which is incredible. So I can't wait to see the scope of the film. I'm just excited to create. You know, I've been in lockdown with my 7-year-old, and I've been homeschooling, and I'm excited to get into the creative community and create again and make art. I think the world needs it more than ever right now, and especially this story is so timely with everything that's going on in Ukraine, Russia, and so it has a special extra layer to it that is pretty heavy.
What do you think audiences can learn from this movie, as it is specifically an LGBTQI plus movie?
Well, I have to be honest, I don't know much about the film. I'm coming into this cold, which is fun. I like doing that because then I don't have any judged thoughts about it. But I think every LGBT story and really most great pieces of art are all about love, and that we all need it, and it's all about love. And I know that sounds really corny, but I'm 52, and the more I live, the more I truly do realize that it really is all about love. Like, the most corniest thing my mother ever said to me is actually true, no matter who you are. And so these stories are important because of that, and it shines a light on that, more so than the heterosexual stories, because people seem to think that suddenly you get into LGBTQ films and it's not about love or something, but it's all about love. Every great story, every great piece of art, every life worth living comes down to that. And I think this life we're living is just one big journey to try to figure out how to love, and it's not easy all the time. And sometimes you're up against external factors, which is often the case in these stories, LGBTQ stories, and other times you're up against internal factors, So I'm excited to just watch it cold. Sorry, did I ramble? I've had 3 cappuccinos.
That was fantastic. What changes have you noticed since you've done Queer as Folk? In film and TV, what has changed significantly since that time that you did it?
Well, I mean, the new Queer as Folk reboot is coming out, which I'm excited for. I'm really, really excited for it. And when I see it, it just looks so different from ours, and I'm so excited for it. Because I remember, as a member of Queer as Folk, I was always fighting to get, people of color on the show, and I was always very frustrated, as was the cast. Like, why can't we figure this out? Like, come on, you guys, it's the year 2000, And I think we've come a long way. When I see the new Queer as Folk, I get really excited, and I just want to go give them all a hug, and I hope that show goes gangbusters. So I think to look at that and to look at our Queer as Folk, I think we've come a long, long way, but there's always a long way to go. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and progress doesn't happen in a linear line, in a linear fashion, which is unfortunate because I really want it to. But now with everything going on in Florida, it's just disgusting. Here, I can't imagine being a trans youth in Florida and suddenly my transition is going to stop because the government says that, and I don't know, it brings up such anger in me. I want to drive to Florida and just grab the governor and just be like, what are you doing? What are you doing to these children? That's got to be so traumatic. It's traumatic enough to figure out you're in the wrong body, and then suddenly you have to deal with that. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. Peter Page and I talk about this all the time, and I feel like there has been a fatigue in the community, and we have to realize that right now, yes, marriage equality, we won that, that's great, but there are youth on the front line that need attention, and they need us grown-ups to stand up and to get really rallied up and to rally around them, because I feel like they're fighting this fight on their own almost. So I don't know what the answer is, but we have to kind of somehow get ourselves going again and rally around this. So anyway, sorry once again to ramble.
That was completely amazing. Thank you so much for chatting, and enjoy your night.
Thanks.